Your God would like to know if we'll ever see a Gremlins reboot or remake.
Yeah, Warner Brothers is actively trying to get that moving right now, as a matter of fact. So don't be shocked if before the end of the year, if we hear an announcement about them actually moving forward, getting a director on board, and just being ready to move forward.
I'd love to see a new one.
Yeah, I'd
me
actually
too.
be okay with that.
But it would be a reboot, not a sequel.
Yeah.
Dennis, have you heard anything different?
No, but I expect something. It's a brand name that people recognize, but yet a lot of young people haven't seen the original, so they'll do it.
That's a lot of toys you could be selling. The
Yeah.
Mogwai looks like Grumpy Cat.
Yes.
When you think about it, you just throw them in water, you know.
My dog looks like Mogwai a bit.
Really?
I think it's
Just
important.
a little bit.
I think when you do the Mogwai, you got to do. I think you got to do a mixture of CG and practical. Don't go all CG.
Right.
So for those really
for sure.
close-up, intimate moments, go practical, and then for the more actiony stuff,
Especially
do.
with fur. You know,
Yeah.
they've mastered it
Because
pretty
Gizmo
much.
is.
But, yeah.
Who is cuter than Gizmo?
Yeah.
No
Right.
one.
I mean,
And how many,
Nothing.
how many of us had a Gizmo doll? I think there was not a person I knew who didn't have a Gizmo doll or a Gremlins item of
who
some
among us
sort.
at some point has not done a Gizmo impersonation?
Yeah.
I can't,
We've all done it at some point. All right,
not
what's
well.
next?
Not me, not well.
Brandon Bonilla wants to know, hey guys, do you want to see Runaways in the theaters? Because I do so bad.
Oh yeah. Actually, you know, I'm one of these really rare, lucky guys that I'm actually married to the coolest chick I know in the universe. I don't know anybody on the planet who, aside from maybe James Gunn, that knows more about Guardians of the Galaxy than my wife. I don't know any, but I certainly don't know anybody that knows more about the Runaways than my wife. And she has been like preaching the gospel of the Runaways to me forever. And it's really a fantastic story. And they did have a plan. They were moving forward. They wrote the script. Marvel was ready to move forward with it, and then they kind of changed directions. I would love to see a Runaways, and I wouldn't doubt it if that's still sitting on Kevin Feige's mind. Kevin, Mr. I know I can do anything right now and get away with it, Feige.
Right.
I think we're kind of there. What about you guys?
I would love to see it as a TV series, if not a film. I mean, it would work as either or. But that's definitely one of those, like, Guardians of the Galaxies, like, throw Runaways, it's got all these crazy characters in there. I think it would work, so.
I read the first trade and I liked it. I didn't love it like other people have been saying, but I'd be interested in either or, movie or TV series.
And I'm going to assume you probably don't know much about Guardians.
I don't know much about it, but I will say that I think the Marvel Universe is so big and so rich with so many characters that it's almost like, what do you not do? Like it's sort of choosing, like it's parsing away the stuff that they're not going to do. That's probably the bigger challenge because there's so much to choose from. So.
A story like this it's like a different take. You know?
Very different. Yeah, totally different. All right, what's next?
Cedric Evans wants to know, who was the better Catwoman, Anne Hathaway or Michelle Pfeiffer?
Oh, God.
Oh.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'm going to say Michelle Pfeiffer, but take nothing away from Anne Hathaway's Catwoman. I mean, Dennis and I talk about this all the time, that we thought the one big weakness, before we saw The Dark Knight Rises, we thought the one big glaring weakness was this. As much as we love Anne Hathaway, totally miscast as Catwoman. That's going to be the weak part of the film. She was the best part of that movie. She nailed it. That was a totally different Catwoman than we've ever seen.
I think she nailed the Serena, though, more than the Catwoman. I think she got the whole character, like the duality of the character, maybe more. And obviously it was on the page, too, because Michelle Pfeiffer was so much campier and whatever. Yeah. But as Catwoman, in terms of the energy of Catwoman, Michelle Pfeiffer is like... when she knocks out the neon sign when it says hello there and she makes it hell here, I just that stuck in my mind as a child, and I was like, I want to do that. I want a bullwhip.
And she did the one thing that we didn't see Anne Hathaway do. Michelle Pfeiffer brought out the seductress of Catwoman too, and Anne Hathaway didn't really get that aspect to the character.
But she wore the cute little ears.
Oh yeah, it looked great.
And she even like did the cat like licky lick thing.
Oh yeah.
You do that so well.
I picked Michelle Pfeiffer myself, but yeah, I was with you guys. I was like, I can't believe they're throwing Catwoman into the Batman. It's going to ruin it. Why not just Chuck Robin in there? Then I saw it. I was like, wow, she was one of the better parts of The Dark Knight Rises. All of her scenes were really fun. And whenever she was on screen with Batman, even, it was like, oh, the whole movie's alive. And it's all. And then when she wasn't, it was like, oh.
All right, let's take two more.
Eric Tish wants to know, who's going to win the box office this weekend? $1 Million Arm, Godzilla, or Neighbors?
Not even close.
Silliest question of the day.
Godzilla is going to win. You could handicap Godzilla. Okay, look, if you want to handicap Godzilla, $30 million. Handicap Godzilla, $30 million. then I think that's an interesting question between it and Neighbors, because I think Neighbors is going to have big second week legs because of the positive word of mouth. If you handicap Godzilla by 30 million, interesting question. But without that $30 million handicap, it's Godzilla. Do you guys see it any other way?
No.
I think it's going to be
Not
number
even
one.
close.
Schnepp?
Yeah, Godzilla stomping giant, like probably $150 million imprint is my guess.
I'm going to guess 90.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to guess 90.
I think under 100, but close to 100.
Dennis?
Close to 100, maybe a little over, if possible.
All right. Last question of the day.
Mark Nevitt wants to know if we'll ever see a Wicked movie.
Wicket?
Wicked.
Wicked like the
Oh,
play?
Wicked. As in,
Wicked.
I heard
as in the
Ewok.
Ewok?
Yeah,
Wicked, the Ewok movie?
Oh, man.
I was like, that would be awesome. I would do that. Hey, by the way, check out, just as a little plug, look on YouTube, search John Campia, Screw You, I Love the Ewoks, for my passionate dissertation about why the Ewoks deserve a hell of a lot more respect. But anyway, a Wicked movie, I have no doubt.
Yeah, for
No
sure.
doubt.
I don't see why they wouldn't
I
do
believe
it.
there's something already in development, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know anything about it, but I can't imagine if Book of Mormon is going to film, then why wouldn't Wicked? I mean, it's had such a long run. It's been so successful. People of all ages love it.
But we all agree Adele Dazeem has to star in it, right? It has to star Adele Dazeem.
And John Travolta
And John
That would be
Travolta at the
amazing.
same time.
as the Wicked
That
movie.
would also be an end of days scenario.
That's right.
The world would explode.
Everything's melted. Wicked just came out. Might as well kill myself.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.